What is happening, boys? Turbo Toys here, but you can call me Turbo in today's video. It's going to be a very special one, boys, because it's time for the Kayfabe Secret Santa 2020. Let's go! So just quickly, what this is the boys over there on Instagrams, they get together and they're given an elf where they're asked to produce a potential list of customs that they'd like to receive from their Secret Santa. And in this video, I'm going to showcase what I received from none other than BEW Animations. Yes, boys, he made me Viper, or Piper Niven, as she's known in NXT UK. And this was one of them cases where you'd open up the parcel and your jaw would just drop. And after about 10 minutes of just staring at it, you realise that you're holding a piece of fine art. This thing is friggin' amazing and I can't wait to show it to you. So, let's start with the head scan. Now, I have no clue who he used, but if you know Brian, then he could pretty much probably turn an earthquake into a Charlotte Flair and it'll be a masterpiece. And I'm not entirely sure if he used the Nia Jax scan, but I was going to take a wild guess and say Randy Orton, because around the eyes it just looks like a Randy Orton scan. But he used his magic to sculpt the cheeks and the rest of the face. But I love the shading as well. The eyes are painted incredibly. And moving on to the hair, and man, the hair's amazing. And it's really cool to see the method in person of how he sculpts his hair. And there's really no wonder why he deserves every bit of credit he gets for the work he puts into his customs. And I can imagine you've only got to have the patience of a saint to pull that off. So fair play. Now, boys, I don't know why, but I'm 99.9% sure he's gone for a Nia Jax. No, so he's gone with a Nia Jax, but comparing the two, you would have seen that he would have taken off the shoulder pads there and this attire design, and he's modded the arms. I'd imagine he's probably drilled them down, maybe sculpted over them. You can also see that he's modded the top of the singlet, and he's re-sculpted the shoulder straps. And then he sculpted the designs, like the open cutaway designs on both sides. And he also would have had to spend a lot of time sanding down all them designs on Nia's attire. And he's really nailed the metallic blue look to her gear. And by the way, the little detail around the edges of the singlet, like I think it's like the Scottish tartan, but like there's 3 different colours there. And again, he would have had to be really patient with doing that. Like, it's such a nice touch. And then he's hand-painted her fishnet tights round the thighs to perfection. And I'd imagine that would be a right tedious process, but he would have had to sand off a design as well. So I'd imagine there would have been a bit more sculpting, but it's a world-class effort and it could not be more remarkable. Now, Viper, or Piper Niven as she's known as in NXT UK, she's one of my favourite women's British wrestlers, and I've had the pleasure of seeing her live a couple of times. And seeing this figure takes me back to sharing great memories with friends at live events, and honestly I could not be happier. And I want to personally thank you, Brian, so much. Like, I had the pleasure of making it to the final with you in the Custom Underground this summer, and you said some really great things to me during that tournament, and I'll never forget that. I've had the pleasure of seeing you grow for the past 4 or 5 years that I've known you, and honestly, mate, I could not be more proud of you. And man, I'm so happy to finally own a figure from you. And I want to give another big shout out to WrestleMan Maverick for putting all of this on. Like, it's the 3rd year I've been a part of this now, and I love how he's consistently got us all together and carried this on. So check out Kayfabe Secret Santa on Instagram. I'll also put BEW's Instagram link in the description. And if you want to look at his channel, he does the craziest stop motion you've ever seen. So it's definitely worth checking out, boys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Turbo Toys. And that's going to do it for this one. And like always, boys, if you've enjoyed this video, then like, comment and subscribe. And boys, until the next video, I will see ya when I see ya.